ready to match the stars. Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Gary Burghoff, Lynda George, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now, here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. Shall we begin?
Why not?
You know what they say instead of places, please, in England? What do they say?
Don't talk while you're eating.
No. They say beginners forward.
Oh, that's absolutely
That's right. It's
Beginners
been so long
forward.
since you've been in the theater over there.
I've forgotten that.
Yes,
training.
Yes, and knock me up at 8 o'clock, please.
That's right. They
You know
say
what they
that,
say,
too.
And the answer is
What
not
do they
till I'm
say
out
here?
of the WC.
just as we're coming on stage, they say, all right, Gene, hands off.
Oh, yes, of course. You rascal. You better. Now, let's say hello to our two players, Peter Tripp and Tony Ascolese. Hello there. Peter's our current champ. He has won $2,850. And he's calm about that now. He was a little nervous at the beginning, but he's okay now, right, Pete?
Yeah.
See, I just talked him into that now. He's going to be challenged now. We're going to start a brand new game with this lady, Tony Ascolese, who will tell us where she's from and if she's married and single and how beautiful her husband is and all that stuff.
Yes.
Well, I've just said it all, so let's know. You tell us, Tony.
Well, he's Italian, and he is wonderful, and I have a boy, 12 years old, Michael, and I'm an executive secretary for an aerospace firm, and I love to sew and make all my own clothes.
For an aerospace firm.
Right.
That must be an interesting job,
It
huh?
is.
You know any secrets?
Yes?
Could you tell us just a little
No?
secret? You wouldn't,
Don't
huh?
marry an Italian.
Yes, do.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Tony, and good luck to you, Peter. We'll start this game in 1 minute and 2 or 3 seconds. So pay attention. Yes, here we are. Everybody's ready? Whoops, I missed the button. There it is. Tony, would you please make a selection?
A, please.
A. I went like this and I missed the button.
Overtrained.
Now, I have a little poem
bishop
for
to
you.
the actress.
Little poem for you. Now listen to this. Said Orson Bean to Sally Jean, I'm very keen to make the scene. Said Sally Jean to Orson Bean, I'd make the scene, but you're too blank. I hope everyone understands what the rhyming word is.
Orson.
No, not Orson.
One more time, sweetie.
Said Orson Bean to Sally Jean, I'm very keen to make the scene. Said Sally Jean to Orson Bean, I'd make the scene, but you're too blank. Only Orson knows.
Oh, no.
Okay. Everybody ready down here? And everybody ready up there? Tony Ascolese. Said Orson Bean to Sally Jean, I'm very keen to make the scene. Said Sally Jean to Orson Bean, I'd make the scene, but you're too...
Lean.
Lean. You have lost weight, you know.
It's terminal.
They say that the small, wiry fellow makes a better lover.
Aha! Is that what they say? 8 ladies are applauding. You know those ladies?
Or a better wire.
That's Fat Flora out there. Oh, yeah. Oh, my answer rhymes with vent his spleen. Too mean.
I'd make the scene, but you're too mean. Not you, sweet Orson. You have all those laugh wrinkles around your eyes. How can you say you're mean
Sorry.
there? What did you say about skinny
It's not
over
true.
here?
It's from going like this.
Oh, I see.
Of course he's too mean.
Too mean.
I was going to say, I went through mean. I said, Orson Bean is not mean.
That's right.
And then I went to the obvious, clean. And then I said, wait a minute, I've seen his act. So I said lean.
Lean. There's 1 match for you, Tony. Said Sally Jean to Orson Bean, I'd make the scene, but you're too lean, according to Tony. Now, what is it according to Lynda George?
Well, I said mean.
You said mean.
I did, but I didn't mean it.
These people are turning on you, Orson. You think he's mean, Richard?
Well,
I certainly do. She said I'd make the scene, but you're too obscene.
All right, now, Miss Betty White Honey, sweet little old flower of the South.
Well, honey, see, you never said when she said this, and I think if there were a date on that, it was a long time ago. Sally Jean said he was too green.
You're saying that today he's not very green. Is that what you're saying?
He's just kind of turning gray and moldy.
I see. All right. Peter, you ready for yours?
Yeah.
All right, this is your first round question. Tony scored once with hers. The funeral director said, I have a customer who is such a hypochondriac that he made me promise to bury him with his blank. That's what the funeral director said. I have a potential customer, you see, the guy hasn't expired yet, who is such a hypochondriac that he made me promise to bury him with his blank.
Oh, I get that, sweetheart. You didn't even have to repeat it.
Oh, all right. Good. Good. Okay. Right in the slot, and away we go. Peter Tripp. The funeral director said, I have a customer who is such a hypochondriac, he made me promise to bury him with his...
Illness.
illness.
You win some, you lose
Yes.
some.
The whole audience just got sick. Sick.
As opposed to taking his illness away.
What do you say, Orson?
I used to collect little things written on old New England tombstones.
Yes.
You know, like come up and see me sometime and that sort of thing. And I swear, the best one I ever saw was Ebenezer Snodgrass or something, died 18-something, and underneath it was written on the tombstone, I told you I was sick.
So he promised to bury him with his illness. Doctor.
Yes.
He even likes your answer. What did you say about this?
Well, I figured the doctor would turn down an invitation like that.
Yes.
So I said pills and or medicine, Peter.
Pills and or medicine. No, that's good. Doctor and pills and medicine, all those are good answers. What did you say?
I'd like to say to Doc Smiley in Delavan, Wisconsin, your payment is on the way. I'm terribly sorry. I said doctor.
Oh, the doctor, I see. Okay.
Okay.
So that's two doctors, and what have you got, Lynda Day?
well, I like him too. I got.
Boy, you got a lot of doctors here, Peter Tripp. And Richard.
Is there a doctor in the house? There's 5 of them.
5 doctors so far. He made me promise to bury him with his illness, is what Peter said. What are you offering, Peter?
Another doctor.
Another doctor. Well, you're up to your blank in doctors, Peter. And at this moment, the score is 1-0 at the end of round 1 in favor of Tony there, and round 2 will happen. But before that occurs, how about this? I will push this button and reveal our second and final round questions and ask you, Tony, to make a selection.
A again, please.
A again. You matched one person last time, and that was Gary, right? Gary does not play. Henrietta said to the doctor,
Yes.
I hope you can help me. I swallowed an orange pit, and now I have a tiny orange tree growing out of my blank. A tiny orange tree. Come here. Hey, Burghoff, come back here.
He doesn't have to write.
Stick around here. What do you need? You need a drink of water?
I need an orange juice squeezer.
Okay, everybody ready up here? Ready down there? Don't change your mind. What? Okay, here we go.
Those earrings.
Tony, Henrietta said to the doctor, I hope you can help me. I swallowed an orange pit, and now I have a tiny orange tree growing out of my...
Nose.
I think you ought to join his club. What did you... She says nose, Orson. Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe a thing like that. That's
How
absurd.
can anyone say nose?
No, the orange tree is growing out of the belly button or the pupik.
Yeah, belly button. Okay, Brett?
You've heard of sun-kissed oranges, haven't you?
Yes, sun-kissed oranges all have navels, don't they? And that's what you said, yeah.
It's a play on words.
That's right. Aren't you clever?
Aren't I,
You know,
John?
since you stopped wearing those wigs, your answers are better.
Well, my head's able to breathe.
That's right.
I don't write.
You don't write.
I just
Yes,
suffer.
no. You write, don't you? What
Yes.
did you write on that card? Would you show it to us, please?
No, I wrote navel too.
Navel seems to be the answer, Tony. Now I have a tiny orange tree growing out of my nose, according to Tony.
A day without orange juice is a day without Anita Bryant. What a joy that is.
All right, how do you feel about oranges?
I think that's one of the seedier questions that we've had, and
Yeah.
I said navel.
Navel it is. All right. Well, Peter, you're in a good spot here. Now, you blew the first one. You know that, don't you? I don't want to rub it in, but you blew the first one. She blew the second one. Now, if you blow this one, she's going to win 1-0. It's one of them tight pitchers' duels that you see in the American leagues all the time there. Ready, listen carefully. Hey, folks, did you hear about the giant turtle?
No.
Oh, how giant was it?
No. Tell us about the giant turtle.
Tell us about
Tell us about the giant
Thank
turtle.
you. I'm glad to tell you about it.
How giant was
That's quiet. The giant turtle, he tried to blank a Volkswagen. Giant turtle tried to blank a Volkswagen.
A giant turtle.
A giant turtle tried to blank a Volkswagen.
I think this is it. Now, I'm not absolutely dead sure.
Not really, I mustn't.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ready? Are you? Yeah. Okay. Hello there. It's not that I don't trust you.
Wild turtles wouldn't get it from me prior to reveal time.
Okay. Okay. Now we come over here to Peter Tripp. Peter, did you hear about the giant turtle?
No.
Would you like to hear about the giant turtle?
Yes, I would.
He tried to blank a Volkswagen.
Make love?
Make love to Volkswagen. Well, I finally figured out one thing. We got an audience of turtles out here. What did you say? What did you say, old bean?
I'm from New England, where we have very conservative turtles. In order to do that, he tried to marry the Volkswagen.
Marry and make love? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Marry and make love do not match. What do you say?
I say if you ask Peter the right question, you'll get the right answer.
Yes.
I said mate with, which I believe is a match.
Marry isn't?
Mate with.
You can mate, baby, without marrying.
Even in New England.
Oh, those cold Maine winters. What did you say, Gary?
Well, on a cold Connecticut winter,
Yes.
I too am a New England person. I said marry.
Marry. All right.
You don't have to
marry.
buzz so
At this moment, the score is tied, Peter. You need one more amorous turtle to win the game. And here we come to this lady.
Well, being very moralistic and stuff like that, I said marry more or less.
Marry more or less. Well, okay, I guess they were fooling around with the Volkswagen, but
Well,
that's
yeah.
not... We can't match that one there. How about yours, Richard?
Moralistic. I never looked at it.
Well, you can't, you just can't.
No, I
you
understand.
can't do that sort of thing with,
That's
you're
right.
not supposed
you
to.
left some
Yeah,
undies
Not
in
with
my
the
house.
engine in the rear.
That's
Yes.
right.
They said she was an animal lover. They really... To help you get over your illness, love.
Make love wins the game. Oh, yeah, Betty. So we congratulate you once again. You stand by for a moment. We got to have a word here with Tony. I really enjoyed meeting you, Tony.
Thank you. It was fun being on.
And we've got a gift for you together with our thanks. Thank you for coming in. Tony Ascolese, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if she spins it away, we'll spin a little message for you in this fashion. All right. Here we are with Peter Tripp. You remember him. He was up here once before. You all remember Peter Tripp there?
Oh, do we?
Okay, and he's got 2,950. He's going to try for over 5,000. Peter, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Masters blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500, next $250, and a third $100. Whom do you call on?
Richard.
What do you say, Richard?
A new club I've joined, and the time just flies away. Masters and Johnson.
Masters and Johnson Club. Okay, there's one.
Brett Summers.
How about master's degree?
Master's degree. All right, that's two for you.
Betty White.
And Betty.
How about Masters Open, Masters Golf Tournament? Masters
The
Open.
Masters Open Tournament of golf.
Of golf. And the sticks and the ball.
And other things there. Okay, so you got the Masters Golf Tournament, you got Masters and Johnson, and you got Masters Degree. Do you want one of those, or have you got a better one?
Master's degree.
Degree. The audience seems to agree with you, Peter. We're going to find out if you and that group are correct in your assumption. We'll find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Masters Tournament. That was Betty's answer. It was up there all along. Okay. Looking for the Master's Degree. Are you under the $250 response? Master's Degree. Congratulations. There you go. The one that Brett gave you. Now, what, in your opinion, is up there under the big one? Johnson is hiding under there. He's never hidden before, has he?
Masters in the cold, cold ground.
Masters in the cold, cold ground. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Earl, give it a slide. Masters and Johnson. Right all along. So that means you got another $250. You're up to $3,200, Peter, and you're going to play for $2,500. Remember, you have to match one of them head to head exactly, and it's time to call on one.
Richard.
Oh, thank heavens.
My little girl. He was lucky for you the last time.
Yes, all right. Okay. You're doing it the hard way?
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, you know.
Oh, I see. You mean if you had been smart enough the first time, you got the $5,000 instead of coming up here for $2,500 at a shot. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I'm happy with just the, what is it, 2,800?
You got 3,200.
3,200 I got.
Isn't that terrific? You face me there, Peter. A little more there, all right. And I'll get the $2,500 question out here, and we'll see how it goes. Number blank. Number blank. Okay, he's finished. Now, Peter, we need your response. What you think will match his? What do you say to that? Number blank.
Number one.
Number one. Boy, they're with you. They're with you all the way here. They gave you one bad steer on degree, but all right, we'll find out now for $2,500. If you do match Richard, may we see it, please?
Yesterday, when I had Pacific as well, although I didn't play, and Brett got it. And I told you to go to it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Phony.
Your wife is very happy about that. Well, Peter, you got $5,700. $5,700. And your wife said she's going to let you spend it. Isn't that nice of her? Are you a male chauvinist pig?
No, I used to be, but she's taught me the better ways.
So that means you're not going to spend it all. You're going to let her spend some of it, right?
Oh, share the wealth.
Attaboy. Okay, we'll get back to Peter Tripp in a moment or so, but right now we've got this message for you. 5,700. All right, you've come to the end of the line, and not a moment too soon. The natives are restless there, and how do you feel about the whole thing? Okay, fine.
At my age, I'm always restless.
You're all just splendid as you could be, and I am grateful
leave you with a
to you.
thought?
Yes, a thought for the day.
If during trouble and strife you can walk with your head above the crowd, you'll be taller than anyone else.
Team Raymond Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations. This program was edited for broadcast.